Okay, y'all. Right after I ended the video, the last video there on the part 2 for installing the brakes on the '04 Dodge Ram 1500, I quickly realized I left out two really super important pieces of information. And that is that two things, very simple things, is one of them is this caliper and how it's made in relation to the brake caliper bracket. If you see right there, you see that way it's made right there. I didn't talk not one little bit about that, and I do apologize about that. But I caught that. And what you do is when you take this pad, this caliper, and you load it, you put it on, okay? You don't put the pads in the caliper. You put them in the caliper bracket. But when you put the caliper in, you put it, that tang, that piece right there, will go into this groove in the bracket. And you load that in first, and then you tilt the top in. Okay? That's what you do. And then you put your bolts in. Okay? Also, another little tip. When you are driving this for the first time, actually two little tips. Driving this for the first time, you want to make sure and listen for any noises or anything like that. But also, before you drive it, mash your brake pedal several times. 2, 3, 4 times before you even put it in gear. Reason being is your caliper, your piston is now compressed into the caliper. Okay, into the caliper bore. Alright, so it needs to come out. It needs to push the pads closer to the rotor. Alright, so also you want to make sure and bed these in. Okay, you'll do that on your test drive. So what you'll do is you'll make several panic stops, and at pretty high speed. Please do make sure there's nobody behind you when you make these panic stops. Probably try to be best to do this on like a piece of road that's not very busy. And then when you do that, you'll probably smell the brakes just a little bit, but once they cool off, they'll be fine. You're breaking the pads into the rotor. They're both breaking in together, okay? They're basically setting up wear patterns for each other. And it's basically tiny little microscopic grooves that you're, putting in there. So, okay, that's all of the information about this that I can think of right now. So if there's anything else that I need to add or bring up or share with you all on this, I will be glad to do that, and I will put out another video like this. So I thank you so much, and really do appreciate it. So God bless, have a great one, and we'll see you later.